Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagby here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we've gotten into Snowpoint City Gym. And then also cleared its puzzle and fought all its gym trainers. Now it's time to face the gym leader herself. Let me see. What do I want as my starter? Yeah, I think I'll have Koshi open up. So let's go. You want to challenge Candice? Sure thing. I was waiting for someone tough. But I should tell you, I'm tough because I know how to focus. Pokemon, fashion, romance, it's all about focus. I'll show you just what I mean. Get ready to lose. Here we go. Candice. It's gonna start with a Snover. Her Snover is level 38 with the ability Snow Warning. So it's gonna start off with a hail right off the back. It's a grass ice type, so if you have a fire type, you could absolutely destroy this thing. It's holding its hold item. I will get its hold item out of the way first. It is holding an Icy Rock, which, if you don't know, Icy Rock boosts the power, I believe boosts the length of how long hail lasts for. So while hail would normally last for 5 turns, because of Icy Rock, it's now going to last for 10 turns. And because hail is caused by its ability and not a move, there's no way you can stop this Snover from setting up hail. This pretty much allows her Ice-type Pokemon to gain a boost to their Ice-type attacks while also chipping away at you over time. So just be wary of that. Its moves are Mist, Razor Leaf, Water Pulse, and Avalanche. Do not try to cause any stat buffs or debuffs, as I believe Mist nullifies those. And yeah, Water Pulse is there's my kind of thinking what I did with Fuji, there to try and counter any fire types you try to use against her. Matter of fact, I think most, if not all of her Pokemon, I believe, have some kind of counter towards fire types. But yeah, let's take her on. Oh, come on, really, Koshi? I don't know why you're starting off with a Mist right off the back. Let me just double check. Does it nullify stats? Or does it just make your moves less accurate? Let me double check. Let's see. Cloaks itself and its allies in a white mist that prevents their stats from being lowered for 5 turns. So I was wrong. I was probably thinking of Haze. So yeah, basically if she gets the Mist out, you can't lower her Pokemon stats for 5 turns. Down goes her Snover. And Fuji leveled up to level 39. Of course, we're gonna get buffered by the hail. Now she's gonna bring out a Sneasel. Level 38. A Dark Ice type. Alright, with the ability Pickpocket. So if this Sneasel, I believe, attacks you physically, it can potentially steal whatever item you're holding and use it against you. Its moves are Metal Claw, Home Claws, Dig, and Avalanche. The Dig can get annoying because it can make it so that way it can't be damaged for 1 turn. And that's pretty much the one thing you gotta look out for. And Avalanche, if I remember correctly, behaves a lot like I think Brine or whatever the move Crash Awake used against us, where if your Pokemon's below half their health, that move will do double damage. It's either if you're below half health or if you got attack that turn, you do double damage. It is also holding a Kappa Berry, so that way it can reduce damage of an incoming fighting type attack. So if you're thinking of doing 4 times damage to the Sneasel with a fighting type move, it is ready for that. Down goes her Sneasel. Next up is Medicham. Surprisingly not an ice type on her team. I believe she has this Medicham to try and counter you using any fighting types against her. But yeah, it's level 40, fighting psychic. So again, like I mentioned, I believe she has this here to try and counter you from using fighting types against her. With the ability Pure Power, which basically doubles its attacking stat. So this thing's gonna hit you a lot more harder with its physical moves than what a normal Medicham would. Its moves: Ice Punch, Bulk Up, Brick Break, and Rock Slide. And it's holding an Expert Belt, so its fighting type moves have a 30% boost in power. So this thing will hurt you if it uses Brick Break, which could be problematic for Koshi if she doesn't take it out with Shadow Ball. Down goes her Medicham. And Koshi, he leveled up to level 50. Now she's about to send out her ace, Abomasnow. Here comes her big and powerful Pokemon. This calls for Hideyoshi. I'm gonna break the ice and bring my last resort Pokemon. So Abomasnow, level 42, Grass Ice type. This is what Snover evolves into. Its ability Snow Warning. So if the hail, if the battle went long enough and the hail went away, this thing's gonna bring the hail back. Luckily, it isn't holding an icy rock. Instead, it's holding a citrus berry. So it will heal if it gets low enough in health. Its attacks is a Aurora Veil, Giga Drain, Earthquake, and Blizzard. The Earthquake you want to watch out for if you're using a fire type like me, because that's really gonna hurt. And also, if it manages to cast that Aurora Veil, it will reduce the damage you will do to it with both your physical and special attack for 5 turns. I believe Aurora Veil acts very similar to, I believe it's like Light Screen and Reflect combined. It's just I believe you cannot break Aurora Veil with Brick Break. So yeah, it's basically it's basically like Reflect and Light Screen combined, and something that cannot be broken with Brick Break. So yeah, try to defeat this thing before it gets a chance to set up a Royal Veil. Otherwise, this thing's gonna hit. Otherwise, you're gonna barely do any damage to it, and it's gonna hit you hard. As you can see, if you use a fire type against it and you're faster than it, which you should be faster than it, with most of your Pokemon, it is a joke to take out. We defeated Candice. I must say, I've warmed up to you. I might even admire you a little. Wow, you're great. You've earned my respect. I think your focus will bowl us over totally. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to give you this. We have received the Icicle Badge. That's the Icicle Badge I just gave you. Because you have it, you can use the hidden move Rock Climb from your Pokédex. Oh, and take these too. We get some stickers and TM72s. Each TM72 contains the move Avalanche. If the user takes damage, the move's power is doubled. So it's if it takes damage. I thought it acted very similar to Brine, where if you're below half health, it does double damage. It's if you take damage, it does double damage. Can you imagine what sort of focus you'll need to pull it off? So yeah, good ice type move, physical attack, and especially good for Pokemon that are slow. Oh, Donnie, you've beaten the gym leader. You were more focused than her, and your Pokemon picked up on it. That's true. So now that we're done with the gym, I think it's in the next episode. I think we might as well check to see if we can access Lake Acuity. Who knows? Maybe those two Team Galactic grunts, for whatever reason we couldn't force out of our way, have moved out of our way, and maybe we can go in and hopefully see if Barry was there to stop Team Galactic. Here, and find out the fate of Lake Acuity's lake Pokemon. If you enjoyed this episode, do smash the like button. I greatly appreciate your guys' support. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below, as I would love to hear your thoughts on this episode. And also share the video so that way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. I greatly appreciate your guys' support, and I will see you in the next episode. Later.